Welcome back to a brand new episode of Life is Strange. In the last episode, we finished off episode 3, Chaos Theory. And so now we get to start episode 4, Dark Room. Chaos Theory ended with Max and Chloe searching Frank's RV. Found out that Rachel and Frank were close. And that's upset Chloe. And then Max and Chloe kind of got into a fight. Max went back to her dorm. And we had a whole flashback sequence where we altered the events in the past with Chloe's dad. But then we saw consequences from that. And so it's interesting to see if this is like, as we move forward, is this going to be something that where we did drastically change the past and have to now try to kind of fix it? Or was this more of just a opportunity for Max to see into the past and interact with it to see what could have happened? I feel like it's kind of meant to be like a whole lesson that rewinding time and messing with time and all that has its consequences. And so it's like something that you should take into account as we go forward potentially here. But let's get into the episode. We're at the beach. Is this the storm approaching? I don't know like what day we're on, or I don't even remember what day the storm was supposed to come. Last time we saw Max, she was in her dorm, but then we had the whole flashback sequence, so where are we picking up at? Okay, so we got, yep, this, so that's from the flashback there, Max and Chloe, with Chloe in the wheelchair. So, interesting.
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
It was nice that you sent me actual letters. It's more than any of my other friends have done. And you even wrote on that cool parchment paper. It's so Max.
So pretentious. But I love writing on it like an English poet. You deserve the best stationery.
Probably easier to write than to visit me. I don't mean that in a bitchy way. Not totally. You probably wanted to avoid awkward conversations like this.
Pretty much, yeah.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
See? Without you here, I'd have no clue. Bet you could take some amazing shots. Those beached whales are so sad. I kind of know how they feel. At least, I'm alive here with you.
You're a real survivor, Chloe. I know you have to deal with so much.
I don't want anybody else feeling sorry for me. I can do that. Along with my parents. My dad still feels guilty about buying me that car.
My cats were just fighting behind me, which was lovely.
Are you okay to talk about the accident?
We never actually have, huh? There's not much to say. Some prick in an SUV cut me off and I flew into a ditch.
Do you remember everything?
I saw everything in bullet time. I felt my back snap and that was the last thing I ever felt in my body. When I woke up in the hospital, I literally couldn't move a muscle.
Jesus. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm just happy I did get to see you again. I could have ended up vanishing out of the blue like that girl from Blackwell.
You mean Rachel Amber? When was the last time you talked to her?
Never. I just read about her in the news. I didn't even know her name. You did?
This is such a different world than when we were kids, isn't it?
After that snow and eclipse, it's more like the end of the world.
First I was gonna say, don't say that, like trying to be positive here, because she's being too negative, because I'm thinking she's thinking about this from herself. But she was talking about like the eclipse and all that, so I think I want to go with you think.
Do you think so? I haven't kept up with the details.
I have more time on my hands than you. Plus, I'm a science nerd. But none of this makes sense.
Interesting.
I know things seem out of control, but as long as we're together, I don't feel afraid.
Hanging out with you makes me feel like a total kid again. You don't even know.
Listen, Chloe, I'm sorry I haven't been out to see you more. That was wrong. You're my best friend.
Max, thanks for coming out to see me. You're doing awesome.
I don't think so.
My nose is getting cold. Maybe we should get back to my place?
It is hella cold out here.
Hella? I hate that word, no offense.
None taken.
Very different. So, what, are we gonna try and maybe change the past now so Chloe didn't get in that accident? Or where are we going from here now? Everything's so different.
It's a pretty high-tech lair.
Feels like a high-tech cell. But I am lucky my parents bust their ass to take care of me. I know it's hard for them.
They're grateful you're here with them.
Right. Especially when they can't even take a walk alone. Sometimes I act like a total teenage brat just to give them an excuse to yell at me. Pathetic, I know.
Chloe, you're a great daughter. You're kind and sensitive when you don't even have to be.
Trust me, I still get my rage on. Especially when a nurse has to watch while I take a dump so she can wipe my bum. Or when doctors flip me around like I was a science doll.
I can't even imagine. But you're still amazing. You always have been since we were kids.
Thanks again for coming, Max. I, need to get my drink on. Can you bring me some water?
Okay. Oh, the stutters.
Instead of handing Chloe a bong, I'm feeding her water. Did I give her a choice? There's the old Chloe. Whoa, Chloe can totally control her computer. It's so great people get this high-tech help. That is so incredible. And she can browse cat videos on the web. I should offer to put makeup on for Chloe. Not that I can, but it would be fun.
Max, it is so cool that you're here again.
I'm glad you think so.
What is it? Bathroom area gas mask optional. Okay. Let's use the computer.
Chloe is still a punk at heart, but she can't stage dive anymore. That's so cool that Chloe has made friends online.
Welcome to Hot Wheels chat room. Miss Blue, so what are you doing? Talking with you, haha, no shit. I'm about to binge on Quantum Leap. OMG, love Scott Bakula rules. So do you. I hope we can meet soon. Not if you're in San Francisco. Hey, I have to take care of some body work. Let me get back to you while you're binging on Bakula. You better. Hello? Okay.
Snow globes are taking over. Oh, the snow dough. I guess not everything changed.
Teddy bear.
Hello, Chloe. She likes fluffy animals now. That's a serious heat lamp. Does Chloe look at the garden and think about her childhood? She can't even feel the grass now.
Okay, what do we got?
At least Chloe doesn't weigh that much. Oh man. She has to use that ventilator just to breathe.
Okay, we got that door we can't do anything with.
You're really my only friend who kept in touch.
I should have kept more in touch. Chloe's message board since the accident sure looks lonely. I didn't add much. It's nice my parents sent a card at least.
Oh, well, you know we love you and you're in our hearts and thoughts. We hope to see you smiling face soon. Please be well. Ryan and Vanessa.
I wonder who this is. Kind of a generic card.
Dear Chloe, I'm so sorry for what happened. Know that I am here for you if you need anything. I hope you feel better and I hope to see you again, Megan.
I wasn't very available to Chloe. Real nice.
Chloe, just thought I'd drop you a quick note to let you know I'm thinking about you. I feel so lame writing shit like I hope you are well, etc. I know your life is so different now and I don't want that to get in the way of our friendship. Yes, I haven't been around lately, but that will change soon. I hope you are well. Love, Max. Oops, was I done?
It's nice. I wonder I wasn't. At least I sent road trip selfies to Chloe. I'm sure that made her feel great.
Okay.
Man, Joyce and William built a whole new bathroom for Chloe. They're so great.
why? Why is there like a ramp here? That I'm assuming because there was stairs, but why would there be stairs? That's kind of weird. Well, this is not her room.
Glad to see you're as nosy as ever.
I don't want to disappoint you.
Yeah, so this isn't her room, so this is someplace different in the house. So I don't know, like maybe this was like a converted garage or something, and then that would make sense. Or the ramp there, because the garage could logically have steps up into it, into the house.
That must be her mighty morphine machine. No more bongs for her. Drink up, Buttercup.
Oh man. No wonder my throat is dry. I don't think I've talked this much the whole year.
Have you ever thought about doing a podcast or something?
I wish I could punch your face right now. A podcast? Dude, I am a pod in a cast. Boring.
Ouch. It was just a thought.
I know you're just trying to help.
Yeah, that's become a bad habit of mine.
You sound like an adult now. It seems like we were kids in another life.
What do you remember? You're right. Seems like yesterday.
What do you remember about us as kids? We all have different memories.
I think about us as little pirates, running and jumping through Arcadia Bay.
Me too. But we're still pirates in our own way.
Yeah, right. Check me out, Chloe of the Caribbean. No way will I get on a fucking boat now. Unless you're with me. As you can see, I can't keep all my other friends away.
I have to remember to read the journal. I keep forgetting to do that. And I meant to look to see where I last read up to in it, and then I forgot before I sat down to record this.
You have me. I'm not leaving you, Chloe.
Well, you didn't visit me a lot either. I mean, I loved your cards and photos, but...
I know I wasn't around much. No excuses, I'm a loser. But I am trying to make things right.
How? Dude, you're not Super Max. And I'm not trying to guilt trip you. That's what my parents are for.
See, but here's the thing is, like, Max really does, I think, feel guilty about this because it was her that caused the situation in the first place.
They love you so much.
I know. My mom and dad are so cute. They always pop in here and make sure everything's okay with me.
I think Joyce and William are incredible.
Max, the accident has been so hard on them. Our insurance sucks, and the medical bills are fucking insane.
Can they pay all the bills?
No way. They keep the numbers away from me, but it doesn't take much research to find out I'm costing my parents almost $1 million a year.
Chloe, you're priceless. No pun intended.
You are such a geek.
Oh,
That's
that is
why I
kind of
love
funny.
you. Of course, I know a geek when I be one. See, I'm practically a human entertainment system. It would be sweet to chill out together and watch a movie like when you'd spend the night at my house.
What do you want to watch?
I think I'm in like a mellow Blade Runner mood. I always cry at the end. Plus, you know I always wanted to have cool colored bangs like Pris.
I know. You would look incredible with blue hair. Now let's get this show on the road. And you better not fall asleep on me like you always do when we watch movies.
I remember, Max. Swear I won't fall asleep.
Then
Not when
probably
you're
falls
here.
asleep.
Not yet.
Okay. Did I look at this?
I still can't believe I put Chloe in that chair.
See? There we go again. Max is like blaming herself, and I mean, is it strictly Max's fault? No, not really. I mean, a little bit. Because I mean, she changed that past, but like she was not involved like in the accident itself, so.
Here's the DVD. Oh my god, I made that mix for her when we were 12. Now we have a movie night.
My room sure looks different now, huh?
It does.
Oops. I didn't think I'd cut it off.
I cannot believe you fell asleep so fast. How dare you?
I know you were beat down after the day with me, and Blade Runner is a pretty dreamy movie to watch at night. Do you think Deckard is a replicant? Sorry, I can see you're not wide awake like me.
No, I'm sorry I crashed so hard. Were you okay?
I do have a mother and father when you're not falling asleep on me.
You are a bitch in the morning.
It's the company I keep. Yesterday was such a blast.
It was great seeing you.
I know things were different when we were just dorky kids, but being with you made me feel like when we were little pirates, jumping and running through the forests again. It meant a lot to me just to chill out with you and bullshit. Fuck. I'm getting my regular head pains. Can you, pretty please, go upstairs and get my morphine injector in the bathroom?
Morphine injector?
It's total Star Trek shit. You can't even see the needle. Seriously, I need it. My parents keep this wag upstairs because they think I can't get to it. But you can, Max. Like a pirate, right?
I'm on it, Chloe.
Open.
This insurance is worthless.
Max, you busy girl, avoiding homework as usual. I told you I'd help you out. You never let me help. Okay, drama, stop, and you help me by caring. I do try. By the way, I scored that killer bud from you. You know who, FYI. Save me a bowl. Gotta bounce. Come by my room tonight. Max, are we cool? Just want to make sure since you walked away so fast. Nathan was worried too. If you want to talk, hit me up, Kay. Love you. Max, if you're mad, just tell me. Silence, so if you want to talk, my door is open. Love you. This is weird. I have a very special 18th birthday. You're an adult now, but you're still our little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. Seen that. Max, thanks again for taking me to see my mom. I think she wants you for a daughter instead of me. I think not. Your mom is a badass like you. Yeah, right. I cried like a bitch. So did I. You just didn't see me. It's okay to cry. It gets old. My stupid phone is about to die. So call me back. Yo-Yo Max you around in the darkroom developing shots for the contest. Sweet. So, no 2 whales for you? Not yet. I'll see you guys later, though. Peace out. Read that. That's the same. So are you there? Yes. Give me some time to answer. I can't just text in every class. Some teachers get super pissed when people use their phones. Yes, because it's super rude, and please don't be so snippy. Sorry, long day of homework. You're not the only one, and that's why we're wondering if you need to spend so much. We want you to have everything you need, but your scholarship doesn't cover everything. You said I could use your credit card when I needed it. I only bought film, not a camera. Maybe it's time to go digital. I'll call you later. I have to go. Don't pout. Love you. Hey, honey, I hope you don't forget to water that plant we gave you, but don't drown it either, Mommy. Hello, Max. This is William. If you want to contact Chloe, you can use the number. She would love to hear from you. See you soon, I hope. Bye. Hey, Chloe, Maxine here. I know it's been a while. I just wanted to let you know I'm going to Blackwell Academy now. I hope this is still your number. Max is back. Blackwell, this is so awesome. You rule. Best of all, we can hang it again. So yes, this is still my number. Cool. I've got a buttload of homework, but we'll get together soon. Don't tease me. It's been too long. I know. I'll see you soon. Hey, Max. It's a shame that you hang out with those people. I thought you were different. Listen, I saw you throw that TP at me. OMG, I was so not aiming at you, I swear. Don't do it again. Oh, this is so weird.
Bonjour. That's great they finally went to Paris. Damn. This is just for Chloe's basic supplies.
Total amount overdue payment, $8,587.
They gave Chloe their giant expensive HD TV, and they use her shitty tube television.
Can't go outside
Shoot
there.
me now.
Okay, I can there.
To think that our destiny is linked to goddamn car keys. I'm glad Chloe gets a room with a view.
Swing set's gone.
Oh man, the swing is gone now. It must have been sad for Chloe when William took it down. Chloe actually moved our drawing so she could see it from her room. Oh, Chloe.
I keep forgetting I can hold shift.
I'm sorry, Bongo Kitty, but you passed on before I changed this reality. Look at all these dead birds. It's happening here too. These whales are just a preview of the tornado to come. And the Prescott Foundation? Jesus.
Beached angels looking for the whales. Whereas the shores of Arcadia Bay once acted as a lovely gateway to the Pacific and beyond, now locals and tourists face the sad, surreal image of gray whales that inexplicably swam to land, and to their doom, the whales' pods were spotted early morning on Wednesday, October 9th, and within a few hours, at least half a dozen were dead or dying on the shore. Smartphone footage does not reveal any unusual ocean conditions or excessive pollution. Meanwhile, ecologists and marine biologists from across the country are carefully studying samples from the whales and environment. The Prescott Foundation has vowed to provide extra research funds given the local scope of this eco-mystery.
Rachel Amber is even missing in this reality. I guess I can't change everything.
Blackwell honor student Rachel Amber has not been seen for over 6 months, yet her family and friends have only intensified the search for the 18-year-old Arcadia Bay resident. Police and FBI have few leads and little information in the case, which has caught the interest of national reality show Where Did They Go? The Amber family has offered a reward for any information leading to the whereabouts of their daughter. For more details, please contact help at findrachelamber.org.
They might get their own home taken away because of medical bills. That's terrible.
This letter is to notify you that you are in default of your payment obligations on your home loan account. This current account holds the amount of $12,000 payable by August 1st, 2013. This amount has been overdue since March 1st, 2009. You have ignored multiple requests to make a payment. Reconsolidate your debt. To make a payment or reconsolidate your debt. Unless the full amount of $12,000 is received within 15 days, we must begin the foreclosure process on your home. We have given you more than adequate notice on this issue, and we have no other options left. Oh, yikesies.
Hey, William. Am I bothering you?
Why, yes, Max. I love going through bills. Kidding. How can you bother me? I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. You look exactly the same. It's so cool.
Good. Or I'd be scared if I didn't look like me. Of course, you seem more adult now. So what's on your mind?
I don't know how to say this, but I'm truly sorry about what happened to Chloe.
Me too. All it takes is a few minutes to change a girl's whole life. But she's alive. She's been a trooper.
Oh, I don't get the impression that she's like mad. I just think she's just generally depressed.
Is she mad at me for not staying in touch? She should be. I have no excuse.
She was disappointed, but she knows you care. And I know how hard it is to process all this. It's taken us years.
William, I just want you to know that whatever happens, I'll always be here for Chloe. Always.
I know you will, Max.
I was impressed by Chloe's room and all the high-tech equipment.
You should be. We could buy a few mansions for what it all costs. Insurance helps, but I don't know, Max.
I know it must be hard on you guys, financially.
These bills are more like crushing. We have to mortgage our home, and that's pretty scary. But we'll get through it. The price is always right. Get it? No?
Being around you and Joyce again is so nostalgic.
Very old school, as they say. I think it's great for Chloe to see you. Makes Joyce happy, too. So, it's not all bad news in Arcadia Bay. Or is it?
I was reading about that missing girl, Rachel Amber.
Oh, yes, she went to Blackwell, right? Oh, poor thing. That's a real nightmare for a family. I get scared thinking about Chloe and that we might lose her someday.
Which one?
The Prescott family might be bad news. What do you think about them?
Evil. Next question?
Sounds like you know them well.
More than I want to. But Joyce has to work for those greedy bastards at Pan Estates. I don't even like to think about it.
So it's interesting. She has a different job now. Probably had to get a different job, making more money. It's interesting though, like Max has the knowledge from the past, but yet in this present, now this timeline, she's like friends with Nathan, it looks like, and Victoria.
What do you think is going on with all of this crazy weather and animals dying?
Nobody knows, right? It is Nostradamus type shit, pardon my French. But all I actually care about now is Chloe and Joyce. My family.
So you finally made it to Paris.
Oui, as they say. Not me, because I can't speak French. But it was a great experience, especially for Chloe.
I can see her loving it there. You guys rock for going on a family adventure like that.
She talked about going to school there, but that's not practical anymore. It's not fair,
Why not?
Max.
I have to go see if Chloe needs anything. It was so great talking with you again.
You act like it's the last time. And please, keep me from these bills whenever you want.
I mean, I think like it wouldn't be necessarily easy, but I feel like you could still do it. Like she could still go to school there and all that. Like it wouldn't be easy. And, you know, she might need someone there with her to transition to living there to help and all that. But I feel like it could be done.
No change to spare anymore. Now it's back to cookies. Choices of food coupon boss.
Oh, yes, this was the garage.
Joyce's tips will cover all this.
Joyce and William never had a garage sale before. Joyce and William never had a garage sale before.
So is that them that's doing the garage sale then? Trying to sell stuff and get some money, extra money coming in?
They're drowning in debt just to take care of their daughter. Such bullshit.
Your joint account has been closed and it's now 6 months overdue. Please send a check or money order for $3,458 payable to Happy Credit Card. Due to recent state and federal cuts, we regret to inform you that your health insurance no longer covers Chloe's physical rehab. We can reinstate Chloe at a standard rate of $1,250 per week. Okay, can't look at that. Can't interact with that door. Okay, so we're going upstairs. I do find these kind of loading screens a little weird here. Like, it feels like it should be kind of one big environment. But with this being an older game, maybe that was something that was done. Because of hardware limitations at the time?
Apparently, the only thing that hasn't changed is this view.
Oh, Max, it is so nice to have you around.
Look at them. They have no idea what's in their future. That is such a sweet shot of Chloe. I wonder who took the picture.
I find this
William is
incredibly...
trying so hard. He's still awesome.
I find this incredibly weird. So just like going through like searching like their room while she was like right there, like it just feels so wrong.
Oh no. I didn't realize how bad Chloe's injury really was.
As we discussed last week, Chloe's respiratory system is showing signs of rapid weakening. This accounts for her recent anemia and loss of breath. As a doctor, I am committed to her well-being, but I want you to understand that that respiratory failure is common in people with severe spinal injuries. Your daughter is one of the bravest, strongest patients I've ever had, and I'm proud to be working with her. I just want you as parents to prepare for any and all possibility. I believe Chloe should be made aware of her changing conditions. If you would like to discuss this further, you have my contact information.
Joyce is already a supermom. Joyce used to hate smokers in the diner.
Good morning, Max. Ah, you and Chloe are so much quieter now than when you were kids.
I remember. It's nice waking up in your house again.
Oh, William and I love it. Finally seeing you and Chloe together after all these years. After the accident.
I wish I was a better friend. I know Chloe doesn't get many visitors.
Oh, Max, you're Chloe's best friend for a reason. You're here exactly when she needs you.
I hope so. You guys do such an amazing job taking care of her.
We can only do so much, and she gets damn sick of her parents. That's why it's so important you came to spend time with her. Max, Chloe's condition is not improving. Her respiratory system is very weak, and she... Do you know what I'm saying?
Joyce. I'm so sorry you have to go through all this.
Bad or good, I embrace every moment with my daughter and my husband. This is what it means to be a family, and we'll always be one, no matter what.
I have to tell you how much I love seeing you and William together again.
He's been such a hero through all this. Chloe and I, we're lucky to have him.
Chloe and William seem like they still get along so good.
Yeah, those two are closer now more than ever. Chloe will actually listen to William, while she usually ignores me. Oh, it's so cute when they gang up on poor old me.
You rule, Joyce.
Shit, things would be different if I did. I like how you think, kid.
How are you doing, Joyce?
I'm doing the best I can, Max. I won't lie, it's difficult, but nobody said life was easy here in Arcadia Bay.
Do you know somebody named David Madsen? He, might hang out at the Two Whales.
Well, that was random. Yeah, he's a bus driver. He comes in sometimes. Cute, quiet. Why?
Oh, I was just curious.
You always were. Nice to see that everything doesn't change.
So, what do you think is going on here with all of this eco-havoc?
Maybe Arcadia Bay just wants to be left alone. I know the feeling. Honestly, I don't give a shit about too much outside our house.
I don't blame you, Joyce.
Except now we have dead birds and beach whales outside our front door. So maybe I should care, for Chloe's sake.
Plus, you guys have to work, too.
Bill and I have no time for ourselves. We're working more than we're living. I even had to take a part-time gig at Pan Estates. Ugh.
Do you know the Prescotts?
I know that Sean Prescott won't be happy until he owns everything in Arcadia Bay. Stay away from his son, Nathan.
I better get back to Chloe now. It's good talking with you, Joyce.
You too, honey.
Okay.
It's all about you, Arcadia Bay, isn't it?
So that's the bathroom. What I want to see is this. So I was kind of expecting it to just kind of be a like snapshot in time, like from when this was her room. Like it would just been like left it like that.
A blue butterfly? I'm sure this is a total coincidence.
Is it?
I guess we stopped growing up together. I never heard much about William's brother.
Sorry for not staying in touch since the accident. Work has been piling up and I'm being sent to Salt Lake City to oversee a new parking lot. You have to go where the work is these days. I wish I could have sent you a bigger check, but you know the story. Money is nobody's favorite thing. Maybe I'll see you next spring for a visit. Kiss Chloe and Joyce for me. Hang in there, Billy.
Shoes. Chloe always did love stomping around in her boots. Toys? I kind of want to open this and see what's in here.
But we can't, apparently.
They bought crutches for Chloe, hoping she might walk again. Too bad Joyce and William can't get any help from the Prescott Foundation.
Thank you for keeping me updated on Chloe's condition. I can only imagine the struggle you and William are going through. I'm so sorry that I can't help you with a loan at this time. Like everybody else, I'm underwater with my own medical bills. Please give Chloe a hug and my best wishes.
I'm still overwhelmed by this new reality. And I feel so guilty for putting Chloe and her family through this.
Yeah,
I
she's
could give
feeling the
Chloe the
guilt.
choice of keeping William alive, but that would be cruel. But then I see that they're a family again, and who am I to judge?
Did I just clip to the corner of that wall? I think it was maybe the camera.
How's it going, Time Tripper? Funny. I think I look older. Here it is. I never thought I'd be delivering morphine to my best friend.
Okay, that was... what's going on here? Glitchy? Yo. Okay, I think we fixed it.
The bathroom looks almost the same. Just more medicine. It's cool that Chloe uses natural medicine too. Nothing here.
That was very glitchy. Let's conserve energy. Okay, let's deliver it.
I definitely have to take a third job.
Okay, so we can't really say anything else to him.
Finally. Give me the blue pill.
Yeah, no, it took forever.
I'm sorry. I'm nosy, but not precise.
Go ahead and plug it right in. It's so easy. And painless.
Okay, but get ready to yell for your folks if I screw up.
Oh, trust me. I will. Of course, my pain just keeps getting worse. But you caught me on a good day. Max, I'm so grateful that I'm even able to hang out with you. See, I'm getting mushy. I'm already high.
You're so adorable. Do you want anything else?
Stop me if I'm being too emo, but can you grab one of the photo albums over there? I'd like to check out some old pictures of us when we were kids.
Please. My diary is like emo ground zero. Plus, Max Caulfield does not pass up a photo op with Chloe Price. Ever.
The photo album. I don't remember these.
Wowzer. Chloe was a straight A student. She could have gone to any college.
Very different from the other reality.
What a bastard. I totally should have let Chloe steal your bullshit fund. Even if it wasn't another reality.
As principal, I am in sympathy with your numerous requests for Chloe's special needs in regards to her wheelchair and class accessibility. Blackwell prides itself on making sure students with disabilities receive full compliance under the Americans with Disability Act. However, given that the campus and buildings have all been constructed pre-1977, school has not yet undergone the modern renovations necessary to fulfill all the needs of your daughter in her regrettable condition. Sadly, with recent deplorable federal cuts in education, it will take many more fundraisers to fully update Blackwell Academy, but that day will come. Chloe is without doubt an amazing student with great potential despite her handicap, and I believe she would find a more fitting, rewarding scholastic environment at the H. West Miskatonic Institute in Bolton. They have a rich legacy of disabled graduates, and I know that Chloe would achieve her usual academic leadership in more comfortable surroundings. With her outstanding GPA, there is no doubt that Miskatonic would welcome Chloe with open halls. I hope you will seriously consider the suggestion, as I'm sure your daughter would prefer to attend a school that can cater to her many needs in the same spirit. I've also enclosed brochures for other potential schools in the Oregon region. If you have any questions, please contact my office, Principal Wells. That sounds more of a like, I don't want to deal with this kind of response. That's not really nice. I mean, that really does just feel like a this isn't my problem kind of response.
Despite everything, they're still a happy family again. It's cool that in this reality, Chloe really loves skating too. So Chloe has her own photo album.
grab that photo album over there and let's have a flashback.
Is that okay?
Perfect. Oh my god.
I wonder
Look
if we're
how
gonna do
little
another
we are
photo
there.
thing here.
We look like toys.
I remember that day by the lighthouse.
My dad was pissed at us. He actually tried to give us a timeout.
And you laughed at him. My dad would have banished me.
Yeah, so like I wonder if we're gonna do like one of those like another like photo like flashback thing here, looking at this photo album.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
There's still time for you.
I hate how like negative everyone's being and like she can't do things. She can't do things like she used to, but she can still do things. Like she shouldn't just have to like sit in a bed all day every day just because of this. She can still do things, just not the way she used to. You gotta do
Max,
things
do you
different.
mind turning the page? I'm too busy, as you can see.
I was talking.
Oh man, there we are making pancakes. I love that shot of us. It's hard to believe my dad took that picture only 5 years ago.
Literally seems like yesterday.
I wish it was.
Me too. This photo... Maybe I could...
Listen, Max. My respiratory system is failing, and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So, I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All you have to do is crank up the IV to 11.
Chloe, I really don't know if I can do this. I had another friend who wanted to end it all, and I did everything I could to try and save her life. How can I be responsible for ending yours? I mean, there's gotta be another way.
Max, you were there for your friend, no matter what. Now I'm asking you to help me the same way.
I want to help you, Chloe, but I think my help is hurting.
At least you have a choice. When you want to make a decision, you can just do it. Look at me. I'm at the mercy of everybody. For once, I want to make my own choice. The most important one of my life. Please. Help me, Max.
There's got to be another way, man. Like, no, like, you can't do this. Ah. Like, I want to be like, oh, I respect you. Like, okay, like, this, you know, this is a great memory. Like, oh, like, this is so bad for, like, the rest of your family. But, like, oh, man, you can't, no. Like, here's the thing. Would her family be happy that we did that? No. even though like if they're going through crushing debt, there's no way they'd be like, okay, well, at least now we don't have all this expense. No, they would now. No.
Chloe. I can't. It wrecks me to see you in any pain, but I don't have any right to do this.
I'm an adult. I'm giving you the right.
But Joyce and William...
I already said my goodbyes to them, but they won't honor my wishes. You will, right?
I can't kill you with an overdose.
Max, I'm dying from my illness, not my dosage. This accelerates the process. I'd rather go out on a wave than a rock. And I want my best friend to help me out.
I am going to help you, but not like that. You have to believe me, Chloe.
Why, Max? You're just bailing on me like everybody else. Why don't you go now? You've been wanting to since you got here, right? So go and don't come back.
That's not fair because I feel
I am
like
never leaving you again.
I feel like Max never really wanted to leave. I think it may look like it because she's struggling with this. She's struggling with this. But she never wanted to leave. So, like, I think it kind of comes off to Chloe, like, maybe she wanted to leave, like, because she was like, uncomfortable. But I think it was just awkward.
I'm sorry, William.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper. Hello? Hey, honey. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please. Aha! You can't hide from me forever. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. Like you're never gonna see us again.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I tried to make things different for you. I did try. I'm sorry.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but come on. You have made things different, like my whole life. You're my best friend. I've got you and a great family. What's to be sorry for? We'll be best friends forever. And when we grow up, we're taking over the world.
Listen, whatever happens, I want you to be strong. Even if you feel like I wasn't there for you. Because I will never abandon you, Chloe. I'll always have your back. Always.
I have so many emotions right now. Like, this, like, episode has just been, like, extremely depressing. And it's like, I'm feeling all that myself. Like, Oh, I just feel like, I'm hating like so much of this, like in a good way. Like, I mean, it's good that like the game is making me feel this way, but like I'm feeling the emotions. I feel like that, like Max has kind of been feeling this episode. It's like hitting me so hard.
Chloe, you're back. Whoa, down, Max. You get one kiss, now you're all over me?
I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together. Max, did you forget we've gone over this? I hope you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
Not anymore. I'm just spaced out too. Welcome back to the real world, Max. I don't think I can ever tell Chloe about what happened. Let's look at the big board and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far. Damn, this is a serious expose on the Prescotts. Finally.
The name Prescott may not mean much to you or to those outside the edges of a small coastal Oregon town, but this is a name that means quite a bit in Arcadia Bay, a quaint town seemingly stuck in time, once home to a prosperous fishing and tourism industry. The town has seen much better paydays despite the local success of the prestigious Blackwell Academy and its football and swimming team, the Bigfoots and the Otters. Environmental changes to the area have reduced the amount of fish and other sea life, resulting in a stagnant economy and limited tourism. Oddly, the Prescotts have managed to keep their business interests quite profitable. In fact, they're behind an expensive, exclusive housing development known as Pan Estates to build into the deep forest near Blackwell Academy. Local Native American groups have already filed various motions against the development, citing widespread destruction of tribal lands and natural resources.
Getting lost in all this shit.
Yeah, like everything about that last like little flashback thing and then the alternate reality just felt so fake. Like I felt like this was the only way to go.
Even Holmes and Watson didn't use every piece of information. Staying up all night is the best excuse to drink lots of coffee.
Ugh, coffee, gross.
Yes, Chloe Price was here. I wish I could tell Chloe how much William cared about her. I'm so sorry, William. It's not fair you had to die twice. I should have known just erasing that phone message wouldn't stop the police.
Miss Price, this is Officer Anderson Berry, and since we have your contact info on file here, we would like you to come by the station on Monday morning at approximately 8 a.m. to answer a few questions. But any information you have regarding a recent break-in at Blackwell Academy and the fact that your car was identified in the parking lot around the same time, I look forward to clearing this up. I should visit a friend.
This butterfly photo seems like a million years ago. How much time have I altered since? That snow dough always makes me think of William and Chloe. That's my Chloe.
The Bad Girl's Guide to Guns. Are we just going back to this?
Welcome back to the real world, Max. I don't think I can ever tell Chloe about what happened.
Yeah, so that's just the same thing. Guess we just look. Big board.
So close yet so far away. We have to do 3 main things.
Right. What things?
1. Decipher Frank's logbook. 2. Get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel. And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
3. Beat Stepdouche Dan until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the dark room. And I do have a gun now.
Keep it in your pants. We'll have to do this on our own.
Dude, at least let me kick his ass, then rewind. Fine, whatevs. It's your power.
Which I can't waste on shit like that. Or Blackwell would be in big trouble.
You didn't even let me take that money to pay Frank off.
And I'm glad. We have to be better than that.
I know. You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up. I'm gonna cyberstalk some names and see where that leads. Or to who. And be careful of Stepcrack. He's not gonna be a happy camper after you reamed him yesterday and Mom is giving him the boot.
I'm on it, partner.
Okay, I want to look here at this. I want to see if I can figure out where I left off at. Yep. I think I read this. I read this, so I remember this on here. It's not enough that Kate is dead and I'm numb inside. I had to get the Blackwell 3rd degree from Principal Wells. It was bizarre to be in his tacky office with Nathan Prescott, David Madsen, and Mr. Jefferson, calmly talking about why Kate jumped off the roof. Part of me wanted to smash Nathan's smug face against the desk, knowing he had something to do with Kate's suicide. Thought about doing it, flipping a quick rewind, but I knew that would be the start of a bad, dangerous habit. I read that. I read that. I need a vacation from my life. I hung out with Warren on the lawn so I could feel the... Yep, I read that. Dear Diary, I have the power to rewind time, and I ended up on a rooftop trying to stop my friend from jumping off while trying to prevent possible destruction of my hometown. I fell asleep at my desk and woke up reaching out to rewind or grab Kate. I remember when my journal entries were about which anime character I wanted to be, or my dreams of being a respected globe-hopping photographer, or what me and Chloe would be doing when we were finally adults, or at least we know how that turned out so far. Chloe's determined to get to the bottom of what's going on, so I've been playing What Would Chloe Do, which means blowing off my Blackwell homework to research everything I can on Kate, Marsh, Rachel, Amber, and the esteemed Prescotts. It would be too easy peasy if they were all connected, but at this point, I think the whole town of Arcadia Bay is connected to this crazy shit. I can already see the story on the National Geographic channel, Mystic Scientific or Apocalyptic, the Arcadia Bay tornado. Shudder. Speaking of fear, I can still see Kate and her sad, hopeless eyes on that roof. I can't believe she's not here anymore. I heard some students are organizing a petition for Blackwell to set up a scholarship in her memory. That's the least this place could do for her. At least I feel better now that Nathan is suspended. It's good he's off campus for a few days, I hope. And like, I give a shit if the Prescott's family sends a team of lawyers after me. Please, I doubt they would like all the publicity. I doubt their tentacles reach into the rest of Oregon. Not yet, anyway. Leave it to Chloe to make me sneak out past curfew and demand I meet her in front of the main building in the dead of night. I knew Chloe would be all over investigating the campus after what happened to Kate here. That just makes Chloe more desperate to find out what happened to Rachel, if anything. It's funny that even though I think I can just rewind myself out of trouble, I'm in more trouble now than ever before in my life. If this was a Twilight Zone story, I'd be getting set up for some serious irony, like I'm going to rewind myself out of existence or something. Can I honestly say I'll have this ability for the rest of my life? The tornadoes, the snow, and the eclipse just hallucinates, or are there genuine prophecy? More importantly, is this a curse or a blessing? Chloe is alive and by my side, and that has to be a miracle, which means there must be a way to stop my vision from coming true, right? So yes, I broke curfew to hook up with Chloe. She said she had something to show me. Looks like it's time for some serious detective work. Enter the Blackwell ninjas. As I stealthily made my way out of the hall, I saw a shrine in front of Kate's door. I was surprised when it just popped up right after she died. Like, everybody at Blackwell suddenly felt guilty for how she was treated. I am glad so many people wanted to honor her. The cynical side of me says too little, way too fucking late, but I know that Kate would smile and forgive us all. Damn, that was too close. I was doing so well until I got outside, and of course it was Principal Wells of all blocking the way. That one person I at least wanted to see. I wasn't ninja enough for him, so yeah, he busted me, but I finally got to see that the gossip was true for a change. Principal Wells was shit-faced. He didn't even try to hide it. In fact, he was a lot cooler drunk than sober. I can see why he's so confused doing with Kate's family and the Prescotts and David Madsen. He still acts suspicious and gives me way too much tood. As he would say, nobody says that seriously, but I can see that he's under a lot of pressure, so much that he's so wasted he can't even use his keys at midnight. Sure, he was in my way, but he was no match for my rewind power. After all, I had to go and meet Chloe bad maxed. Even though I thought I was in full ninja mode, Chloe still scared the shit out of me, which pissed me off considering what I've been going through. Sometimes she's so damn insensitive to other people's feelings. She wants all my attention for her and finding Rachel, and she gets all but hurt if I don't give any time for her. Obviously, I have time in hand, but I can't stay mad at her for long. And she was so damn excited about having the keys to the main building, and honestly, I was pretty amped up too. Even more so when we went to the front of the building, in spite of Victoria talking smack about me, shocked. And worse, actually trying to blackmail Mr. Jefferson to pick her photo for the Everyday Heroes contest. She is freaking unreal. I gave Mr. Jefferson major respect for telling her to get lost even though she deserved to be expelled for pulling that crap. This is her priority after what happened with Kate. I just don't understand Victoria no matter how I try. She's already rich, pretty, and a good photographer. Why try so hard and hurt so many to manipulate everything already in your favor? I just hope that's not what I'm doing with my rewind power. Yes, there's something incredibly awesome about breaking into your own school at the witching hour, although Chloe was technically right. How can we break in with a key? Never mind that it was a stolen key from the school's head of security. Anyway, the Blackwell ninja strikes again. I mean, it is breaking in when you have to build a bomb. So cool to stalk the halls when it's dark and quiet, even with so many terrible things happening all around us. It felt like Chloe and I were walking towards the center of a great cosmic mystery. Something bigger than any of us. But we kind of suck as master spies since we don't have a key for the principal's office. No worries with my rewind power at hand. And of course, Dr. Warren Graham, he came through with a bitchin' mind bomb. A bitchin' mini bomb made of sodium. What the fuck ever. I probably learned more putting those ingredients together than the entire semester so far. Sorry, Miss Graham. Warren is a star student here. He tries so hard to help, maybe too much, but what's wrong with that these days? I'm so grateful he's on my team. Talk about being in the Sacto Sanctorum. Thanks, Latin class. I barely passed. Of Blackwell. I did feel freaking weird about being in the principal's office after midnight, going through his files and laptop with Chloe. She was way too into it. Technically, we could be arrested and thrown in jail. Yikes. I just pretend that we're on a very special episode of The Wizards of Waverly Place, you know? Just a couple of wacky Sherlocks investigating the school for a good cause. Yeah, that helped. While we didn't find the proof, we found Nathan's file. It had a drawing in it that just said Rachel in the dark room over and over, so that's a major clue that Nathan is involved in this somehow, or he's just insane. But his note also referenced David M., which means that we absolutely have to find a way into David's secret bunker files for a good cause. But Chloe just can't help herself, and she's actually wanted to take $5,000 in cash marked handicapped fund, because that's got to be legit. Am I right? So wait, was it not? I mean, if it's not actually for the handicapped fund, then like maybe we should have let her take it. I can't think of a faster route to Karma Hell, but it could have paid off. Chloe's debt to Frank. I stopped her, but it kind of bothers me that Chloe can be so selfish like that. I'm not gonna let anything happen to her. But I can't just let her do anything she wants. Mad Max, more like Mommy Max. Despite all the usual breaking in and blowing up office hijinks, Chloe decided what we needed more than anything was to take a night swim in the Otter's Lair. I was so giddy and rebellious that I was like, oh yes, we shall swim. We didn't completely skinny dip, but close enough to get in big trouble no matter what. I don't know why we were so careless after being so careful. Here's something too, though, going back to that flashback with Chloe and them not willing to like do anything also kind of makes me want to take the money even more. I love that Chloe brings out the just don't give a fuck side of me, even if that hasn't always served her well. She deserved a moment of not giving a shit. Me too, just two friends goofing all around in the pool. I fear those youthful shenanigans might soon be a thing of her past. God, I'm starting to sound like one of those teachers at Blackwell. Chloe and I had a nice chat about our lives since I left. We talked about dumb boys and girls and why they're trouble. Especially for me, I feel like a groupie when I talk to Chloe about a life experience. She has me so beat. I take pictures, she takes actions. Speaking of action, we had to seriously bounce when security showed up. Duh. How quiet could we be in the swimming pool? Plus, after leaving a trail of our Blackwell handiwork, it was so intense and exciting. To get past the security guards, they had serious spotlight power, so it wasn't exactly easy to stealth our way past, especially as we had to bail in Chloe's junker. But like I said, intense and exciting, hella like Chloe Price. Even though my body smelled like I had been doused in chlorine, it was so nice to crash in Chloe's room for the first time in 5 years and wake up next to her like our old sleepovers. For some reason, it reminded me of the time we were going to TP one of the neighbors' houses. We even snuck out but got chicken and ran back home laughing all the way. I remember waking up the next day, and Joyce was making one of her delish breakfasts downstairs, and Chloe smiled at me like we were in the most secret club in the world, or at least Arcadia Bay. We were pirates, after our academic espionage last night. I felt the same way. It's just that now the stakes are much higher and much more dangerous. I even ended up in some of Rachel Amber's clothes since mine were trashed. A band tee and ripped jeans, so not me. But I haven't found my style yet, so why not have some fun experimenting with a new outfit? Speaking of experiments, Chloe dared me to kiss her, so I did. She probably thought I'd wuss out why it wasn't that big a deal. Thought it was cute the way she was kind of embarrassed after, and it said she would tell Warren. Besides, I think Chloe sees Rachel Amber in her future. When I went downstairs for breakfast, Joyce actually called me Rachel, which just seems so wrong considering how beautiful she is and how boring I am. I guess my new outfit really is working its magic. I ended up helping Joyce make breakfast just like when I was a kid on a sleepover. It's odd how quickly you can fall back into an old routine, so I must have set off Joyce's nostalgic mode. Since she busted out ye old photo album, I'm one of the few people who loves checking out old pictures. What was that Alfred Hitchcock line about film being pieces of time, like Mr. Jefferson said? Mr. Jefferson said, so are photographs. I did think she wanted to see her new husband in a better light when David was happy or laughing with Joyce in a picture. I wanted to say, and who is that? Plus, I'm sure it's no accident that there was a photo of Rachel wearing that exact same clothes I had on. She truly is stunning and somehow looked more punk rock than Chloe. The truly heartbreaking image was the last photo William Price ever took, Chloe and I making pancakes in the kitchen. Joyce really misses that joyful, optimistic girl. I knew she's still there when Chloe smiled at me this morning. I saw her. That picture seemed to sum up everything we had as children and lost as adults, whatever being an adult means. Which was a perfect cue for Chloe to bounce into the room and start shit with Joyce. This gave me full cover so I could sneak into the garage and finally unlock David Matson's extreme files. So today I finally found out what was in David's secret files, and I admit I expected it to be worse. I'm relieved it wasn't, so maybe I'm going easier on him than I should. No surprise that he had detailed files on Kate and Rachel listing their whereabouts, along with surveillance pics. David isn't off my shit list yet, but he's a damn good investigator, I'll give him that. It's clear that Frank and Rachel had some kind of relationship, and I don't think Chloe is going to be very happy to hear that. She needs to start waking up. We all do. So here's a thought I had. Maybe David is actually really trying to be this good investigator. And like maybe he knows that like Nathan is bad news, and like we have seen like them talking and stuff, like they're his closest, but maybe he's questioning him. Maybe it's a case of keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Maybe he was questioning Kate because she was at that party and he was trying to get information from her. Like, she's trying to stop Nathan. That's a thought I had. Also, I'm thinking about this now, and I want to say this now because I was going to hold it and wait till the end, but I might forget. I think I look at that flashback, like that alternate reality, and I look at Chloe as just being so unhappy. And now I'm wondering, it's like, did we do the right thing? Because what happens when we go down this road and, like, let's say Rachel's dead. Chloe is already in this state of everyone has abandoned her. Then finding out Rachel is dead, if that's the case, could just completely destroy her and put her into a similar state. So it's got me wondering and thinking so much this whole game. When David came home, things escalated quickly. He looked more upset than usual, but he shrugged when he saw me wearing Rachel's clothes. He was so on edge. Maybe I'll never get to see that David that Joyce loves so much. She and Chloe really let him have it, though this was the first time I saw them bond since we were kids. Yeah, I feel like Joyce was happy with David, you know, and maybe still is, but we've just not seen that. Like, Joyce has said things that it, like, seems like she genuinely is happy and loves David, but we've not seen why and what it is that would make her happy. And maybe it is the fact that he just cares so much that maybe it can look a little over the top and a little suffocating and extreme. Suddenly I couldn't take it anymore either. And I kind of blew up, and I was like a torrent that felt awesome. I've been wanting to rip into David like that myself for a long time. I figured, worst case scenario, hello, rewind power. But I wanted Joyce to know that depth of his weird paranoia. She looked so sad and angry when I told her about the photos of Rachel and Kate. Not to mention the home surveillance. Joyce kicked his ass out of the house to Chloe's glee. Despite David's evidence and the bracelet, Chloe refused to believe Rachel was involved with Frank. This is a part of Chloe I don't much like. She gets so damn petulant if she doesn't get her way, or if she sees something she doesn't like serious denial. I get why, but that doesn't make dealing with it any easier. So I threw my hands up and suggested we check out Frank's RV. I knew that would piss Chloe off. She would do anything to find out what kind of relationship he had with Rachel. So I don't remember actually it feeling like Max was doing it to make Chloe mad. I don't even remember it even being Max's idea. First, we had to get the damn keys to the RV, which meant going into the Two Whales Diner and bouncing like a rewind pinball between Frank, Nathan, Prescott, and Officer Barry, and fucking with all of them. I'm still dizzy thinking about how I pulled off. Yay for Max. Sometimes I feel like I'm just cheating at life. The first thing we had to do was get Frank's scary dog out of the RV. So we did the classic cartoon, give a dog a bone routine, and Cujo became Scooby-Doo just like that. Frank's RV was pretty much what I expected. Drug dealer trash chic, but it wasn't as serial killer as I feared. We ransacked the place and found what Chloe didn't want us to find. I'm sorry Chloe had to see the pictures of Rachel posing for Frank, even if she did care about him. To her, it's just another betrayal, just another loved one dumping on her. Everybody she's ever loved, she lost one way or another. Only I came back from the past for what? To make Chloe's life more painful? I just wish I could use my rewind power to go all the way back to the days where we were covered in pancake flour. Like, life was simple. This is what I'm saying. Like, that whole reveal of Rachel made it worse for Chloe. How much worse is it gonna get? Let's never do the time. It's October 10th. Let's never do the time warp again. I can't even begin to explain what happened. If I think too hard about the ramifications, my brain might melt. When I try to describe it, it's as if I'm describing something that happened to someone else. Chloe was so upset when we discovered that Rachel had actually been involved with Frank Bowers, and she just blew up. I could never talk to her when she's like this, and I just get so tired of having to walk on eggshells around her emotions. She still blames William for her messed up life. No matter how much she knows she's being unfair, I can't say that I wouldn't be just as messed up. Not that I'm in my own way. Maybe telling her what happened, if we change, that could be useful to see how much pain she put others through. That she might be a little less blameful to her dad for him dying. In my room, all I could think was, I wish I could go back in time and help Chloe. And suddenly I was looking at the photograph William had taken of us that day he died, and it started pulsing like it was 3D, like I could see inside the photograph. Then I found myself actually back in the photo to where I was 13 years old. I was back in Chloe's kitchen in the year 2008. With Chloe and William right before he left to pick up Joyce for the last time. Since my power somehow morphed to this new level of rewind, I decided there was no way I was gonna let William die again, so I played hide the keys until he had no other option but to take the bus. I was so happy I actually saved William. I never thought about what could go wrong. I knew I was screwed when I came out of my epic rewind and I saw Victoria Chase, but now she was my friend and I was a member of the Vortex Club. Enough said. I knew I had screwed up, and then I felt sick thinking about what might have changed with Chloe. I had a clue when I saw David Matson driving the school bus. He sure didn't look so threatening anymore. I didn't want to know how he ended up as a bus driver instead of with Joyce. I felt my heart drop when I rushed to Chloe's house. So when William opened up the door, prepared for the worst, that's when Chloe rolled forward in a wheelchair, paralyzed from the neck down. I didn't even know what to say, so I covered my mouth in my typical gesture of shock and stupid. But Chloe's smile was so genuine and beautiful, I almost cried. I had to adjust to everything without freaking out or telling Chloe that I actually altered time and space to save her father, but get her in a car accident so she can never walk again. The thing is, she was still Chloe, just minus all the rage. Chloe was just grateful to be alive and have her family watching over. But was she? I mean, maybe at that time, like, it seemed like it, but then clearly she wasn't. Chloe's begged me to spend the night, and of course I did. I noticed how run down parts of their home were compared to before. I saw the incredible expensive equipment that Chloe now requires, including her new garage room. Sorry, David. Even though I felt awful and disconnected, Chloe was just so bubbly and excited to hang out with me again, especially since I flaked on her pretty hardcore after her accident. And even in an alternate universe, I'm a shitty friend. Chloe was so new and unique to me, especially her strength and kindness and pain. She needed a whole pharmacy to get through the day. I didn't feel sorry for her. I felt in awe with her attitude. Chloe didn't blame anybody for her condition, even though she had the right. We strolled down the beach and saw the beach whales that proved something bad was happening in both realities. And then Chloe asked me to put her to sleep. The accident left her body pretty much broken. Her lungs stopped working properly, and she was basically dying a slow, painful death. She also felt so guilty about her parents' sacrifice and dwindling income. She wasn't erratic or tortured about this request, just practical, which made me feel even more terrible for putting her in this situation. But there was no way I was going to help my best friend take her own life. I couldn't do it, especially after what happened with Kate. I knew I should have done whatever Chloe asked of me, considering I was responsible for her situation. Oh, I talked about that, like, the flashback and it being maybe a, like, hey, maybe we shouldn't use this rewind and all that, like, worse things can happen, and like, maybe I should have taken my own advice there and not use the rewind again to try and fix things. I feel like every time I use this rewind, it's kind of like a snowball getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I am curious, though, if you do decide to do it, does it actually do it? Like, I am so genuinely curious about what happens there, though. It's like, I want to replay and try it. And you know, see what happens and experiment with all these different things. After my visit to Chloe's new world, I knew it was time. It was time to go to the future. I had seen the results of my temporal tampering, and I got scared thinking my new power wouldn't even work anymore. That would have been cruel karma. Fortunately, I was able to project myself into the photograph once again, and I undid everything I had done. Goodbye, William, again. Hello, David, again. Where did I leave off here? See, so here's the thing, is this is saying I helped, but in the end thing I got like a, you didn't help. So thanks for helping with my experiment, Dr. Maxine. I didn't help at all. You did enough so that I got an A- instead of the B+ I was stressed about. Okay, I'll take credit for your success. Congrats, I rule. Even though A- is such a bullshit grade A-. Somehow I think you'll survive. Tell it to my folks. Got a jam bathroom. Thanks for sharing. See, I don't remember all that, even though I only said I had the one. I read the first one, I know that. Max, this is Richard Marsh again. I want to let you know that Kate's services next week and her family would like to extend an invitation to you. I know you've been through a lot and we fully understand if you can't attend. Kate was our special angel and our friendship with her bless us all. I'll send you the details later today. Again, thank you for being a light in the darkness. Thank you, Mr. Marsh. I absolutely will attend the service. I know my words don't mean much, but I want you to know that Kate is always in my thoughts and always will be. So this says 1, but I know I did not read this. I'll call you right away. Love you. It was so good to hear your voice. Remember we talked about you were there for your friend when she had no one else. And Kate made her own choice. Nobody could expect more than what you did. You're our hero, and we love you so much, Maxine. Call us anytime if you need to talk or visit. Maxine, what the heck is going on with the weather up there? Are they doing a military test or something? You're right in the eye of the storm. Yes, I even killed my plant. Lisa, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Get another. Oh, plant. Well, one plant was stressful enough. Now back to the books. Talk soon. Yeah, now we got the bunny. Who's Justin? I'm sorry, my phone's in my bag. Hey, Justin, you busy? Max, Wax, I'm busy blazing. What? Woke up. Do you know Frank Bowers? Drugs? That's it? Ask Nathan. He knows him, I think. Okay, I'm on it. Thanks. Oh, Justin. For what? Justin was one of the guys we talked to at the diner, I think, like the first time. He's like with Dana or something, like it was like involved with that whole thing or something. Juliet or something like that. I don't remember. Hey Max, I hope you're okay after everything. You might be busy, but feel free to call me anytime. Hey Juliet, are you busy? No time to be busy. You never text me what's going down. Besides everything, I was just curious if you ever heard of a guy named Frank who lives in an RV around town. You mean a van down by the river? I heard he's a sketchy meth head. That's about it. Why are you doing your own investigation without my help? No, just bored. Talk soon. Thanks. Okay, but you can't keep secrets from Ace reporter Juliet Watson. Hello? Hey honey, I just got a weird text warning me that my nosy daughter better stop watching others and look out for herself. Is it some kind of school prank? And it's from a blocked number. Oh, I'm so sorry. Some jackass in my class thought that would be funny to send. It's not. I don't like strangers having my number, okay? Me neither, sorry. I'm just being a dad. I know this has been a tough week for you. It's almost over. I'll call you guys later. Love you. Hey girlfriend, let me know when you want to come by my room and I'll give you a fashion makeover. Okay, thanks Courtney. I'm swamped with homework now, but I'll check in with you later. Thanks again for the offer. Hey man, I suck again. Sorry I got in your face today and took out my bullshit rage on my best friend. Chloe, I understand you're going through a lot. We all are. Besides, I threw your beanie out the window and busted out my rewind. Okay, that is your one. Get out. Okay, that is your one. Get out of emoji jail free card. But we need to stack up on cigs, coffee, and candy for an all-nighter. We have to get into Rachel and Kate's detective mode. Excellent. Dear Watson, I'll bring my thinking cap. No worries. I have a beanie. I'll swing by and pick you up. Sweet, I'll be ready. XOXO. And that was no emoji.
I can't abuse this level of my rewind power. It's way too dangerous, and I need to navigate the present without messing up the past.
Okay, so this is at like an hour and 50 right now. This seems like a perfect place to end it. I was like, when I started reading the journal, I was like, hey, maybe I might get back in and do a little bit more exploring downstairs, but no, I'm not. This is long enough. I have been like thinking about this game a lot, even when I'm not playing, and it's like, there's parts of me that I'm like, I want more like action in the gameplay. Like I want to be like I want like a shooter. Like I want to be shooting and just have that action. But like I knew what I was getting into with this game, and I do genuinely love the story. and it is making me think so much about it and reflect so much on it. Like, very few games have made me. I have so many thoughts, and I feel like I express those a lot when I like go through and read the journal, which it feels like very fitting as I like go back through like Max's thoughts, and I'm like I have my thoughts on it. But like I feel like, yeah, like Max is saying, like I cannot abuse this rewind. Like I have to, like we got to be careful with it. We've seen issues with like Max and those nosebleeds. Like that's a thing. Like that's gonna be like a thing. Like we can't just rewind. And like I think again, like that whole flashback with saving William was a like, hey, don't screw up the past. Like things happen for a reason. Like it was like a lesson. But then we did it again and we saved Chloe. Or like we redid our rewind. I feel like that's kind of a like, this is how it was supposed to be. We just fixed it. So I don't feel that bad about it. But at the same time, I'm like, the whole snowball thing, like, it's just getting bigger and bigger as it rolls down the hill. And so it's like, are we making it worse because we did that? So many thoughts. I'm so loving the story. It is just a kind of a little bit of a slower paced game. Like I would like something a little bit more action and fast paced, but I knew what I was getting into, and I do love the story. Oh, it is so good. So we're going to keep investigating, try to put some clues together, figure out what all happened in the next episode. But that's going to do it for this episode of Life is Strange. If you enjoyed it, then leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time, so long, everybody.